y'all that's on here, go follow them. I gotta hit y'all back up to see when we can get on the panel together. Hey, Instagram, how you guys doing? Give me 1 second. Hey, Facebook, give me 1 second to share this live. Hopefully, y'all saw the title, understanding where people are in their life. How you doing, Tink? How you feeling? Okay, guys. So as usual, you guys will see me probably looking at both here and there because I'm streaming from Facebook and YouTube, and I'm also streaming from Instagram. So I got two different devices up. Um, so the goal for 2020 is I want to get on and be real brief. I'm not gonna be on long as I am when I'm doing like panels with guests, but I do want to get on more in 2022 and beyond. I want to get on more just to show y'all my face, just to talk a little bit. I know I write a lot of posts, but sometimes I want to just talk things out, sometimes, and so you guys can hear my voice, hear my viewpoint versus texting it. Um, I did also want to say in 2 weeks, January 22nd from 12 to 3, me and Germany, the CEO of Germination, the brand, we will be doing a live in person event on assets and liabilities. This is for people who are dating, in a relationship, married, divorced, single, all of that. As y'all know, if y'all follow me, her, or and both of us, y'all kind of know we are tackling a lot of things that people don't like to tackle. They like to sweep under the rug. Things that we need to work on. We tackle those hard things in our brand. So the goal is to get us better, healthier, whole, so that our relationships, friendships, all of that can be a lot better than they've been. So if you guys can make that, please buy a ticket for that. The ticket is $20. The information is on the flyer, or you can DM me if you can't see the flyer too clearly. If you can't make it, you can also gift it to a friend, somebody you're with, maybe a partner, spouse, or something like that. You can gift it to them, and just invest into their mental, invest into their emotional. All of us are growing as you grow in age. You should also be growing in health, wealth, mentally, and emotionally as well. You shouldn't be stagnant. So a lot of these events is it's investing into somebody's growth, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. I do want to talk about two things. I'm not going to be on here too long, as I stated. As you're hopping on and off, ask your questions, guys. I will be introducing a Q&A session once a month. It will be randomly. Um, excuse me. The day that I go live, you guys will know because I'll post the flyer that day. But it'll all be random. I got a lot of things going on, so I'm not scheduling those like for a certain date or a certain time. They will all be randomly. But you can always DM me your questions. You can comment on the post when I drop the flyers, and those also won't be long. I'll probably be like 30 minutes on those as well. They won't be too long, but that is your time to ask any hard questions that you guys want to ask. Um, Outside of booking a coaching session with me, outside of booking a event session with me, those can be unanimous. I do not have to say your name in the questions. It's just a free session. Okay, so also if anyone is on and wants to ask a question, like I said, I'm going to talk. I won't be on here long, but go ahead and put your questions or whatever in the comment section. So I just want to speak on being angry and mad. One thing I don't think we realize is that when a person is angry or mad, they don't care nothing about what you got going. They don't care nothing about if you're trying to correct them. They don't care if what you're actually saying is actually right. They don't care if it's for their benefit. People just do not care. So in the midst of people not caring, you got to realize where that person is at in their life. If they're angry, if they're bitter, whatever is going on, you got to realize where they are at. And then you got to distinguish if this is a person that you want to deal with at this moment. We all talk about protecting our energy. We all talk about, I just want peace, positive vibes only, yada, 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 all that good stuff we say. We all say that, but then we turn right around and we engage in angry people. So if you're about protecting your peace, if you're about positive vibes only, why are you purposely engaging with angry people? These people are showing you that they are mad. They showing you that they don't care nothing about what you're talking about. They showing you that they don't even want you to give an opposing view. They don't want you to correct them. They just want to talk what they're going to talk, and they want people to agree with them. They're showing you these things. Why are we engaging with angry people? Engaging with angry people does nothing but mess up your vibe. It does nothing but mess with your peace. It does nothing but throw your day off. Why stick around? Why continue to go back and forth with conversations with them? Why? It does nothing for your benefit at all. It actually benefits them because they get to get that anger off. They get to get that pressure off on you. Whatever it is they're dealing with in their life, they get to get that off on you. And they still mad, but they're a little bit at peace in the end more than you. You're bothered and all discombobulated. They're bothered, but then they kind of happy because they was able to get some of that anger off and put it on you. They got to bash you. They got to talk about you. They got to dish you. So if that ain't the type of vibes you want, guys, like you got to realize where a person is at. You got to realize if they're in a calming moment. You got to realize if they are in a moment of, okay, maybe they're angry, but they are willing to receive. They're receptive. They are, at a point where, okay, yeah, I'm angry, but I'm willing to calm down. You got to know if they're in their headspace or not. And if they're not in their headspace, move around. Ain't no point in even engaging in a conversation with them because that's not going to do nothing but lead to arguing. So hopefully in 22, we start to realize where people are at. We start to realize when they are angry, mad, bitter, or whatever, and we choose to not engage in it. Moving on to the next one that I came on here to talk about. So let's talk about, I guess I should call it a situationship. When you're dealing with a person who is telling you that, hey, I don't want a relationship, but they're doing everything, as we like to call it, they're doing relationship stuff with you, but they verbally stated they don't want a relationship. When you are dealing with people like that, like it's 2022, guys. We so grown. We so old. We've been in these situations numerous times, but yet again, we still continue to be in these situations. If a person verbally tell you they don't want a relationship, I'm chilling, I'm cool. So what we doing? Oh, just chilling. That right there is telling you they don't want no relationship. Hey, Marla, you here again? Thank you again too for your donation. I got thrown off for a bit. But if a person is, you chilling with this person, y'all going out, y'all doing what y'all do, whatever that is. Like I said, society likes to say, why do relationship stuff with people that you're not in a relationship with? And I found myself saying this before too. The thing is, what is relationship stuff though? I think that's what we need to define too. What is relationship stuff? What is it? Because casual sex is not relationship stuff. Casual sex is just that. It's casual sex. Y'all hanging out, going bowling, movies or whatever. Okay, what is that though? That could be dating. That could be just friends with benefits. Like we have to know where a person is at in their life and understand where they're at in their life. Just because they're doing these things with you does not mean they want a relationship. It sucks. It sucks bad because it's almost like, okay, why are you doing this if you don't want more? But you have to understand where they are in their life. If you can't ask them a question and ask, are we going somewhere further? Are we in a relationship? What are we doing? If you can't ask them that, don't assume that y'all are nothing more than just that. And I think we get that confused a lot. You know, we say relationship stuff, but we talk about trips, we talk about sex, we talk about going out. Those, in all honesty, those are not relationship stuff. Like I just said, that could be friends with benefits. That does not mean it's relationship stuff. But until you understand where a person is at in their life, you gonna always fall. We, if I can say we, I know y'all hate y'all hate when people pick on y'all, but let's say we gonna always fall into these situationships when we don't realize where a person is at in their life and we're focusing on whatever is in front of us. A person can do all these things with you and still not want a future with you. And we've seen this so many years. We've seen this happen not only in our own life, but we've seen it happen in other people's lives, friends, TV shows, whatever. We've seen these things happen, but yet and still, we will do things with a person, spend time with a person, be with the person, sex, gifts, the whole nine. We will do all of this without knowing for sure where we stand with the person. And then we turn around, we hurt, we feel used, we feel manipulated, we feel played. But whose fault was that? Whose fault was that? Yes, the other person is at fault too. Yes, I'm not saying they right, but those that follow me, you know I come from accountability. Anything I speak on, I'm gonna come from accountability. A person can't do to you nothing that you don't allow. And that's what I want us to get to through our heads. Sex does not solidify a relationship. Hanging out every now and then with this person does not solidify a relationship. What solidifies or supposed to solidify a relationship is you actually having a conversation with this person. And this ain't even just about women and men, because we got women out here that's just out here living their life. They ain't studying no relationship. They ain't studying no man. They just want what they want. Yeah, we can have sex, but just give me my money. Let me go buy my bag. Whatever. That's all it is. I don't want you as my nigga. I don't want you as my husband. I don't want you as my man. So this ain't even just gender. This ain't even just about men. I find more men do this though than women. So I find more women thinking they're in relationships and they're not, more than I find that men do it. But it happens to men too. It happens to men too. Some men are just so ready to settle down. They having sex with a chick. They buy her whatever she want, taking her out on what he thought was a date. And then mad when he see her with another dude. Whole time, bro, you didn't even know where she was at in her life. So you doing this for a chick who never even said she wanted to be with you. But those of y'all just tuning in, I'm not going to be on here long. I'll probably be hopping on here and there every now and then this year, just maybe 20-minute videos. But y'all can catch me on my other lives when I'll be doing random Q&As. As I stated before, you could throw in your comments and questions. You could throw those in. I'll probably only be answering those on the random lives, depending on what the topic is. Yeah, and I don't know. I hate pronouncing y'all name because I'm pretty sure I don't pronounce them right. But Salea, if that's your name. Yeah. So what she said, guys, I'm not putting comments on the screen. My own little standing about relationships is that not what your partner could give to you, but what he or she could sacrifice for you, that makes a huge difference. And then that's another thing. If the thing is, everybody defines relationships so differently. Everybody defines it so differently. That's why I'm big on, you have to know where a person is at in their life. You have to know and understand, are they at a place where they want a relationship, or are they at a place where they just want to chill, get what they can get, and go on to, about their life. If they just in a space where they just want to have fun, whatever that fun looks like, you got to know where they're at before you mentally put yourself in a relationship with them, all because you're having sex. Or all because, y'all kicking it here and there, going on possibly dates. You got to know where this person is at, and you got to know what do they even define as a relationship? Because yeah, I agree with you. Relationship is about sacrifice. So if this person ain't sacrificing nothing for you, if everything you bring to them or talk to them about it's an argument, or I don't want to hear that, you trying to argue. If that's what it is, y'all not in a relationship. And now you messing with this person's goal or this person's objective, because they only here to have fun. They not here for all that serious stuff. They here to have fun. They want their sex how they want it, when they want it. They want it every now and then. Pull, hey, what you doing? Let's slide somewhere. Let's, go have a drink. Go wherever it is y'all go to have fun. Let's go do that. And then we'll go back to your spot, a little later. Then I'm out the next day. Like people are just doing what they do. Whatever happens to make them feel good. That's what people want. When they not looking for nothing serious or a relationship, people just want what they want to make them happy at that moment, to make them feel good at that moment. So if you are a person that wants a relationship, you got to be the one to understand where that person is at in their life. Because if they not on that same mindset, you ain't finna do nothing but be in a situationship. You can't do enough for a person to make them want you. If they don't want a relationship, you can't buy them enough gifts to make them change their mind. You can't sex them enough to make them change their mind. You can't switch up your gear, your hair, your whatever it is. You can't look good enough for them to make them change their mind. If they don't want a relationship, they don't want a relationship. And all we will do is hurt ourselves by trying to do whatever that is under the sun to make them change their mind. You can't cook good enough for them to make them change their mind. You can't buy her enough bags, get her hair done enough, get her nails done enough. You can't do none enough for her to make her change her mind. If she don't want a relationship, that's just what it is. Either enjoy the ride or move on. But it's not up to that person to tell you, hey, I'm doing A, B, and C, but you still, giving me sex and all that. You know I don't want a relationship, right? It's not up to them to reassure you that. If they said it once and you said, all right, cool, I'm still gonna do what I'm doing, that's on you. That's on you, that's on us. But I am done, guys. Like I said, just to recap, talking about anger, we got to know when people are angry, mad, ain't trying to hear nothing you got going on, ain't trying to hear what it is you talking about, and don't engage with them. Move on. Don't disrupt your peace by trying to have a conversation with people that's angry and that's looking to stay angry. Move on. Move on. Don't even waste your breath. Don't waste your time. Wait till they go cool down and calm down somewhere. Because they ain't even in a mental, emotional headspace to have a conversation. They mad. They angry. They just looking to take shots at somebody. Yeah, Marla, yep. And I've been that person. I've been that person too. The thing is, and that's why what we don't realize, that's why situationships are taking over the world more than actual relationships. And I'm not gonna say that's a fact. That's just what I see, because I don't have the statistics on that. But that's why it does look like situationships are taking over more than actual real relationships, because that's the thing that people accept it. And it goes back to what I just said. Like, the thing is with the situationship is a person could tell you, I don't want nothing serious. I don't want nothing more. I'm chilling. I just got out of a relationship, whether it was abusive, whatever the case is, I'm chilling. People will see you say they chilling and they will think that, oh, I'm gonna be the one to change her mind. I'm gonna be the one to change his mind. Watch this. Watch this. My sex is good enough. They ain't gonna never want to stop. They ain't gonna never want to stop. But here's the thing: if they can keep getting it without committing to you, they gonna do it. And that's women and men. That's women and men. So yeah, Pete. He said he's on Instagram, so y'all don't see his comment. He said, "I never understood why people date to not be in a relationship." Okay, so I don't know if you was on here when I said this, but the thing is, you have to know where people are at in their life. Everybody defines relationship totally different. Everybody defines dating totally different. Some people don't date with a purpose. Some people date because they know, like, okay, I might not want this person, but the only way I can keep having sex with this person is if I date her or I date him. So let me just date. Go on dates, take them somewhere, buy them something. Okay, I still get the sex, but I don't want a relationship with this person, but I can date them and get everything that I want. So that be the thing. It's the misconception that everybody defines dating the same. It's the misconception that everybody defines relationships the same, and they don't. And they don't. And that's why we find ourselves in, back to Marla, in situationships. We're gonna always find ourselves in situationships because we want what we want as people. We want what we want. And until we get hurt enough, we're gonna continue to go after what we want, even if it's not what we need. We're gonna continue being in those situationships. As long as we feeling good at the moment, we're gonna continue with, because a lot of us in the back of our mind, well, eventually, if I keep doing this, they gonna see me and they gonna want me. Well, eventually they gonna want to be exclusive. Well, eventually they'll see that I'm a good person. Eventually she'll see that I'm good for her kids. Eventually she'll see that I'm a good provider. Eventually, like, we move off the eventually part of life. And we don't have to, like, you can simply go get what you want to get. There are people who actually looking for relationships. And the crazy part about it is that it seems like, and I'm saying seems, it seems like we go after the people who, it's like we like a challenge, men and women. For whatever reason, we like the challenge. We like the idea of being the one who changed somebody. So it's like we go after the people who we know don't want the relationship, but it's the challenge of the chase. And then you find yourself year after year in a situationship. Now we mad, now we hurt, now we broken, now we better, all of that. But yeah, so I am about to get off. For those who are just tuning in or will tune in, y'all, we have an event January 22nd, as I stated. You can buy a ticket. It's for singles, divorced, engaged, married, all of y'all. It's for all of y'all. It's for men and women. If you cannot make it, you can also gift a ticket for somebody, pay for somebody else's ticket, be a blessing to their mental and their emotion, so we can stay out of things like situationships. But yeah, I am about to soon. I'll get the rest of my day started, y'all. Enjoy the rest of y'all. What's today? Saturday.